Think you know your body? Think again. We've all heard things like, you only use 10% of your brain, or cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. But what if I told you those are just myths? Welcome to FactFuel, your source for mind-blowing truths, strange discoveries, and facts that challenge everything you thought you knew. In today's video, we're breaking down 10 of the most widely believed body myths and revealing the surprising science behind the truth. Let's bust some myths. Myth number 1, you only use 10% of your brain. This one is as popular as it is wrong. You've probably seen it in movies, like Lucy or Limitless, where someone suddenly taps into the unused 90% of their brain. Sounds cool, but science says otherwise. Neuroscientists using advanced imaging techniques like fMRI and PT scans have found that nearly all parts of the brain have a function, even during rest or sleep. Activities like solving problems, recognizing faces, or feeling emotions involve multiple regions firing at once. Even mundane actions like walking or chewing gum light up several parts of the brain. So where did the 10% idea come from? Some trace it back to a misquoted 1907 statement by psychologist William James. Others say it was marketing hype. Either way, you're using way more of your brain than people give you credit for. Myth number 2, shaving makes hair grow back thicker and darker. Have you ever avoided shaving because someone said it makes hair grow back thicker or darker? Don't worry, it doesn't. It just looks that way. When you shave, you cut hair at the thickest part, the base. So when it grows back, the blunt tip makes it appear coarser. But in reality, shaving doesn't change the follicle's structure, rate of growth, or pigment. Multiple dermatology studies confirm this. So shave without fear. Your razor isn't secretly turbocharging your hair growth. Myth number 3, cracking your knuckles causes arthritis. It's a sound some people love and others hate. That loud pop when you crack your knuckles? It's not your bones grinding. It's just gas bubbles collapsing in the synovial fluid of your joints. Research has repeatedly shown no correlation between knuckle cracking and arthritis. In fact, one famous doctor cracked the knuckles of his left hand for over 60 years and never did with his right. Result, no difference. Annoying to some? Sure. But dangerous? Science says no. Myth number 4, you can't change your blood type. Your blood type is determined by genetics, but that doesn't mean it can never change. In rare cases, like after bone marrow transplants, stem cell therapy, or leukemia treatments, a person's blood type has been known to shift. That's because bone marrow produces the blood cells that determine your type. So if your donor has a different type, your body may start producing those instead. It's rare, but real, proving that even the basics of biology can be rewritten under extreme circumstances. Myth number 5, you lose most of your heat through your head. Winter's here, and someone says, don't forget your hat. You lose 80% of your heat through your head. Sounds scientific, but it's not. That myth likely came from a flawed military study in the 1950s where participants wore full bodysuits with only their heads exposed. Of course, heat escaped through their heads. It was the only part uncovered. In reality, heat is lost through any exposed skin. If you walked outside naked, you'd lose heat evenly across your whole body. So yes, wear a hat. But don't forget your gloves and socks too. Myth number 6, we only have 5 senses: touch, taste, sight, smell, and hearing. The classic 5. But the truth is, Your body's sense catalog is way bigger. Modern science recognizes at least 20 distinct senses. These include proprioception, the sense of your body's position; equilibrioception, your sense of balance; thermoception, detecting heat and cold; nociception, sensing pain; chronoception, perception of time. So while your schoolbook said 5 senses, your body knows at least 20 ways to experience the world. Myth number 7. You only use one side of your brain. Are you left-brained or right-brained? Logical or creative? This idea of people being dominated by one side of their brain is, well, oversimplified nonsense. Neuroscience shows that both hemispheres of your brain are highly interconnected. Language uses both sides. Art, also both sides. Problem-solving, memory, movement, everything involves crosstalk between hemispheres. So you're not split-brained, you're symphonic. Myth number 8. You can't survive without food for more than 3 days. While it's true that you can't survive long without water, food is a different story. Your body can enter a state of starvation adaptation where it starts burning fat and slowing metabolism. Under medical supervision, people have fasted for 20 to 40 days. Gandhi once fasted for 21 days with no food. So while it's definitely not safe to go that long without nutrition, 3 days is far from your limit. Myth number 9. Alcohol warms you up. Feel warm after a drink? That's the alcohol playing tricks. It causes your blood vessels to dilate, especially near the skin, sending warm blood to your surface. You feel flushed, but your core temperature is dropping. That's why alcohol can actually increase the risk of hypothermia in cold conditions. So maybe skip the whiskey before a snow hike, yeah? Myth number 10. Sleeping with wet hair makes you sick. How many times were you warned not to go to bed with wet hair? Sure, it's uncomfortable, but will it make you sick? Nope. Colds and flus are caused by viruses, not temperature. Sleeping with wet hair might give you chills, but unless you're exposed to pathogens, you won't get sick. So towel off, but don't stress. Our bodies are incredible and full of surprises. The more we learn, the more we realize how much of what we've been told was just a myth. Which myth shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell. This is FactFuel, and we'll see you in the next mind-blowing video.